to grab the boost, keep Torsus from having boost, and that's incredibly important. He won't get the boost here, but you notice he keeps putting Torsus out of position. When he takes a boost, he forces Torsus to go for a different boost that he might not have planned to go for. And it just means FC can control the flow of the game. And he's taking an aerial here, which is risky, but almost paid off for him.
Work Torsus managing to get up there and save that one. Minute warning comes off here. Still 1 goal lead in favour of Zepsi. Torsus just managing to get there in time to get the clearance and the shot on coming from Zepsi. He's going to go up for a play. Works it over the top of Zepsi. He's going to follow this one up. Just let it ride straight in to bring it back to us even Steven score.
Yeah, I think when you're a goal up and you don't know 100% that you're going to get to the ball first, you should really never be going for an aerial. So I'll say a bit of a misplay on Zepsi's part, but he came back from 3 goals down to be, 1 goal ahead. So I think that he's not out of this yet 100%. Like, scores are still equal. He can easily get a goal in the next 36 seconds, and so can Torsus. But I'd say it's anybody's game at the moment.
Torsus now going for a play over the top of Zepsi. Zepsi coming in nice and fast to get the clearance on that one. Torsus just working in the field at the moment. Plays it off to the opposing side field. He's just going to let this one go down. Works it over the top of Zepsi once again. That's a dangerous ball. Zepsi's given up possession, and now Torsus running away with a 1 goal lead.
Slots it in here. He does get very nice touch there to get it around Zepsi. I mean, Zepsi did his best, but I think he just needs to keep playing like he was playing. He seems to have changed his play style a bit, and he's been progressively getting more aggressive. I think he just needs to find the right balance between defensive and offensive. That save there was incredibly important for him. We've seen many of the 0 hero goals, and so this could still happen, but no, it's not.
Yes, and now Torsus takes a 2-map lead because he hasn't been dropped to the losers bracket at all. He only needs one more to declare himself the grand final champion. But either way, lads, get into the Twitter chat. Get those banter on the go. Give each player all hell. Open up the floodgates and just let it loose. And even so, try and back your favourite player. But at the moment, Torsus now has a 2-map lead over Zepsi. Just having a quick look at those stats. Torsus had 9 shots on goals, 7 coming out from Zepsi there. But 3 saves coming from Zepsi as well. Only the 2 coming from Torsus, but Torsus managing to capitalise on a few more shots on. But either way, we're going to get straight into this next kickoff. Zepsi really needs to lift his game here if he wants to have a fighting chance against Torsus at the moment. But, let's show you down. What's your prediction? Who do you think is going to take out this one here, Trixie?
Well, my predictions are historically inaccurate, so I'm not sure. I mean, as much as I want to continue the banter in the BM, I probably do think Torsus will take this on. Because, one of the most annoying things about him is that although he's arrogant, he's confidently arrogant, if you know what I mean. So,
yeah.
like, he can back it up, is what I'm saying. And I think that's what we're seeing here, really. That's a bit of a misplay from Torsus and Zepsi there. Torsus giving up possession. Zepsi mustn't have been expecting it, I wouldn't think. Because I don't think Torsus meant that touch. And then to get a goal off it, it's very lucky for Torsus.
Yeah, it's exactly right. A bit unlucky there for Zepsi. Just hit over 30 seconds into this third match. So Torsus obviously winning that first one by default because he's made it all the way through the winners bracket. Zepsi now having to fight his little butt off to try and bring this one back. But, at the moment, Torsus now having that 1 goal lead. Zepsi now coming in with a long shot.
Zepsi might still have this.
In comes Zepsi for the equaliser. So beautiful work coming from.
Great play from Zepsi here. Puts it on target and high so that the only clear Torsus can get is either up or if he manages to luck out and gets it to the side. But Zepsi, that's a great play from him because he always had that follow-up hit before Torsus, always. We'll see a kickoff going in Zepsi's favour here. It's not going to be a quick enough shot though for Torsus, and he's missed the boost. This is critical here. If Torsus can keep it high and keep it fast, which he doesn't seem to be doing, and he's also taken that boost in Zepsi's corner as well. So Zepsi was at a real disadvantage there, but played it very well to keep calm and make sure a goal didn't go in.
Yeah, Zepsi now coming in fast for the shot on, but Torsus is going to get the clearance here. Zepsi, they're going to try and plop it up in the air, but Torsus reads that one well, clears that one with ease.
It's a good pass in twos, but not so much in ones when you flick it up above their net like that.
For sure.
Good challenge there from Zepsi. That could have gone either way, and he challenged at just the right time to get a very nice clear.
Exactly right. Zepsi doesn't get the touch that he's looking for. It's his Torster, so he's going to capitalise on that one and take that 1-goal lead back. Quick look at this one. Zepsi unable to really get the hit that he needed.
Yeah, I mean, that's not so much a testament to Torsus' skill, really, as it is a misplay from Zepsi. So, we'll see the players go head again, and we probably could see Zepsi come back from a bigger goal differential again this game, because he's done it. He did it last game. He didn't win, but he did manage to come back. So I don't think 1 goal's out of the question, if you ask me, in 3 minutes.
Yeah, that's exactly right. Zepsi's decided to stick to the team play side of things instead of just trying to, go into the one scene and declare themselves the best player in OCE. But either way, Zepsi's still showing up strong, bringing it back into an equalising game field, showing that playing on your own isn't everything. At the moment, we're going to get into this next kickoff, and it's going to work in favour of Torsus. Zepsi, though, working hard to get back there. Not going to get back there in time, and Torsus is going to bring it back to a 1-goal lead in his favour.
Yes, and Torsus would probably say that Zepsi owned goal this, but that's the opinion of Torsus, not of me. That was a nice shot, and Zepsi just flipped in the wrong direction to really get around it in time, unfortunately for him. I'm going to see a wide shot coming from Torsus, but he does manage to get the boost and keep possession. I don't think Zepsi's going to challenge this one. It could be a misplay from him, Torsus.
Oh, the big shot on. Torsus just managing to get that one in to bring that 2-goal lead.
I mean, that's one of the most perfect shots you can have in Rocket League, is in ones, especially when it hits that crossbar and bounces down. You can't predict that. Not all the time, anyway.
That's for sure. Either way, you're going to see this ball work in favour of Zepsi. He's going to get a little nudge in the butt from Torsus, though. He's going to work it over the top of him, in for a slow play. So Zepsi now trying to work it down the wing. Gets it around Torsus. He's got the opportunity now to push it down fast. Torsus, though, does have the boost, so he's managed to get back there in time to get the save. Now working hard to get back. Picks up some boost, so it's going to work in his favour. Torsus doesn't have much, so he opts to go back for his own. Backward play coming in here, but Torsus gets the redirect. Keeps it out of Zepsi's line of sight. Torsus now with a bit of a whiff play there. Tries to go up and push it down the wing, but it doesn't work in his favour. Still managing to hold it down the defensive end of Torsus at the moment. He's coming in and he's going to try and outplay him here. Can he do it? No, because Torsus goes for a bit of a backflip play. And now he's back on, straight down midfield, going for the dribble. Gets it over the top of him, but it's just going to go wide.
Yeah, that was a very good play by Torsus, managing to keep calm and, make sure a goal didn't go in during that offensive from Zepsi. But pre-jump from Torsus means Zepsi doesn't really have to try here. As soon as he sees Torsus jump, you'll see it right now. He goes, well, that's a goal for me, because he can hit it anywhere, and Torsus has really no chance of saving it. Very poor decision from Torsus to jump. I would have expected better from someone on, in the top 4 of the power rankings, or whatever they are.
That's exactly right, but at the end of the day, I will give it to him. Torsus is accepting all the banter his way, so bloke can give it, and by the sounds of it, he can take it. We can only wait and see if he decides to watch this VOD after the ones grand final.
I hope he does.
Holding on tightly, manages to secure this one, push it straight down, and come back with an equalising goal.
Yep, and this is what we saw last game, and Zepsi, it's not easy for him from here on, because he basically needs to win this game, and then the next, he needs to keep winning, and otherwise it's Torsus' series. So Zepsi's really got to focus, and he's got to do better than last game, basically. And that's what we see here. He wins the kickoff and gets a goal. He was ahead last game as well. So, history is repeating itself a little bit here. But with 46 seconds left, I'm not sure, Tunis, what you think. Do you think Zepsi can hold the lead, or do you think Torsus will take this game?
Look, at the end of the day, people can call this a biased opinion or whatnot, but Zepsi is, in my eyes, an underrated player. For him to make it this far and put up this much of a fight against someone who pretty much dedicates a lot of their time to being a ones player, just goes to show how much potential he actually has.
Yep.
But at the moment, I reckon Zepsi can hold on to this 1-goal lead. Look at this. He just comes in with a nice little play over the head. He's just wasting time now, just trying to make sure he's keeping it down Torsus' defensive end. Now Torsus coming in with a bit of a fast play. Tries to outjuke Zepsi, goes for the right-hand side, shot on goal, but it goes wide. Zepsi now coming in with a nice little touch himself. Comes back in, works it over the top of him, and that's just going to roll itself into the goals. And Zepsi, by the looks of it, has secured his first map against Torsus.
Torsus giving the okay in chat. Obviously seems a little bit salty about that 50-50, but, I would be too. Probably not as salty as Torsus, but I'd be pretty salty.
Exactly right. So 3 seconds down on the clock, and Zepsi has now just secured his first map.
Torsus has given up.
Yeah, Zepsi's just going to take it downfield, going for another shot on, just to take that 3-goal lead, just to shove it in Torsus' face.
Good on him.
So Zepsi now bringing one map back into this. He's going to win the next 2. Zepsi calling out the Bizer's 0-0 goal. It's a bit late for that, my main man. But either way, we're going to go into the 4th match. Torsus got one map given to him because he did progress through the winning bracket. Zepsi coming up from the losers bracket to try and put on a show for us here. And Torsus now looking like he has got a bit of salt, saying that he's going to win. Torsus doesn't seem too happy with the outcome. Either way, we're going to ready up, get straight into this next matchup.
And we'll just have, if you had a look at the stats there, the saves were equal, but Zepsi had 2 more, shots were equal, and Zepsi had 2 more saves than Torsus, and it just goes to show, he dominated that game much more than he did last game, and that's what ones is, controlling the flow, controlling possession. And we'll see. Looks like BM. Not sure what the players are talking about here, if they're having a go at each other or what. Doesn't really matter anymore. Torsus with the first goal, and it's going to be a good one. It's going to be hard and fast. And again, this is the type of shot from an angle that is really difficult to save if you're not 100% in position. And Zepsi wasn't. Torsus capitalised on that.
Yeah, so beautiful work coming out from Torsus here, straight into the next kickoff, and Torsus winning that one with ease. Now going to follow this one up, take the boost instead. Zepsi's just going to sit there. Torsus working over the top of him, but it's going to hit the crossbar. Once again, stolen that boost on the opposing side of the wing. Zepsi now coming up with a nice little clearance, but Torsus is going to take that boost in front of him. Zepsi now pretty much left with bugger all to try and capitalise, but he does manage to pick up a bit of boost here. Torsus now coming in for a shot off to the side, but it is going to hit the pole.
Whiff from Torsus could mean Zepsi gets a goal here if he can play it smart. Torsus is out of position, probably a bit panicked. He just doesn't get the dribble that he was looking for, but he does maintain possession, and I think, part of one's, well, the main part of one's is maintaining possession at all costs. And nice flick from Torsus there. That was really nice. Really well done from him.
Comes in over the top, manages to secure that one with ease against Zepsi. The nice follow-up there, which is what you need to do. Just coming up to the minute of gameplay mark. Torsus currently has that 2-goal lead at the moment. Straight into the kickoff. Come on, Zepsi, give us something. He's not going to give us anything. So either way, Torsus now coming in for the shot on. Zepsi just holding off to the right-hand side there. He's just going to sit back and try and read the play coming from Torsus. It's a dangerous shot. Zepsi doing nothing. Torsus comes in and capitalises for the hat-trick.
Yeah, Zepsi low on boost that whole time, and Torsus would have known it. Hence the backflip shot here. Not sure he was expecting it to be so well placed, But it worked out very well for him, and he gets an easy goal. And that, you know, you don't have boost. There's not much you can do there. And I see another